You know, as far as New York infantry is concerned, the 124th figures very prominently in the protection. Meanwhile, over on the left as well, because there was continued harassment from the Alabama regiments over there, the 40th New York became engaged, and they helped push them back. So, where you had the slaughter pen, and you had the gorge there, the Plum Run Gorge, there was a lot of battle action there. There was also the 6th New Jersey as well that also fought over there. And if you go past the stop sign to the left, you're going to see the 2 remaining tubes from the 4th U.S. Artillery.
And where is the slaughter pen?
Slaughter pen is like where your parking lot was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the basic area right by the Plum Run there. Plum Run obviously was much larger back then than what you're looking at now, which was a little trickle of the stream. So you can imagine what they did when they pulled those tubes down and they brought them down to the wall over here.
Yeah, you still had an angle try and shoot.
And it looks pretty desolate. I mean, that's why it gives you a real creepy feeling.
Well, you said that this is all recent, the clearing. Because when I'm here in the summertime, this is all overgrown.
This is pretty much overgrown, but they did a burn here. It was, I think, like around the first week of August. And you can still see some of the scorched wood here.
Well,
some of this area here you can see scorched.
Was that to prevent a fire?
Get it so overgrown.
Okay.
So, because what they want to do is they want to try to keep the battlefield as much as it can to the way it looked back originally in 1863. So that's why they've been doing a lot of work up on Little Round Top as well, clearing a lot of land up there as well. The Gettysburg Foundation does that. This is the point of Triangle Field here. So you can see the line from Rose's Woods over here. And as you can see, the wall goes out that way, and it just basically comes across and makes a triangle.
It comes all the way around, doesn't it?
So yeah, it comes all the way down there.
This is Cemetery Ridge.
No.
This is not Cemetery Ridge.
That's at a mouthful. This foliage wasn't here as much, right? This is pretty clear too?
It's a lot lighter than it would have been back then in 1863, yeah. It wouldn't be as dense.
This is amazing how much this undulates too. It's not a field; it's sort of like a series of valleys.
Exactly, and that gave them protection. You know, they're coming up, all of a sudden they disappear, and they can't see them. Then they come up over the rise.
The 124th was up here. They didn't go to the wall.
Well, they were here, and then they did the channel to go to the Triangle Field itself.
They went past the wall down.
They went past the wall. But then they have
Valley down there on the street. It looks like it dips down.
But yeah, and it rolled and rolled, so I think when you're up there, they disappear from view and then reappeared and disappeared.
Same thing with its charge.
But if you would have laid right in under this ridge here, you'd have stayed there all day. They couldn't even see you.
Especially when it's covered
They think
with
it's
dead
calm,
bodies.
and they probably started to approach, and the guys jumped up and scared the bejesus out of them. And
That's the part you never get when you read the accounts of the battles. You never get the field conditions.
no, it's a very. And my wife.
So, Timmy, tell us about your encounter with the other world.
of the third kind.
Well, I was by myself, and
Likely story.
relieving myself.
Yeah.
Now there's the sound that he heard.
I heard this noise about
Like almost in
30
slow
yards
motion, where
away,
the
and I
guy's
looked
arm
and I
gets
saw
blown
something
up,
dropping
he picks it up
down.
and
It looked
he's
like a
carrying
branch
it
or a tree. Made a big thud.
See that?
I remember that.
And I looked around, there was nobody around, and it just put the chill in me since then. That I was maybe in a place where somebody was trying to talk to me,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was a lot of deer in here.
No, it wasn't a deer. It was definitely, I saw something go down and hit the ground, like a thud, you know. But I couldn't see a branch, I couldn't see a tree, a fell tree, or anything. So it just did something. It just put something in this. You said something is going on here.
Was that you?
That was me, yeah.
Dad, you need one.
No, I mean, if I look in case my old lady. Yo, well, there's one bus driver. Go right to a boat.
You gotta go family good.
Was that?
Is that you?
Is this part of the fence? The fence line that they
Sorry,
had?
Bones, what?
Is this part of the fence line that they made?
Well, they try to keep the fence lines about as accurate as they were at the time. I'm sure at the time there probably was a fence line right here.
Remember I told you
What's this?
remember Caldwell's original
Yeah, I keep forgetting this is your first time.
Chuck Caldwell?
There's so much information for you to absorb here, Bones. Don't try to take it all in on the first shot. Your head will explode.
Book out about it.
Private Magee.
You gotta relieve yourself, Tim.
I think you need to reenact what happened.
I hope there was a few more leaves on the branches.
Just do a little bit more mime work.
There's something out of here. There's something right out here.
Right out that way.
Just went down.
Well, try relieving yourself again. Maybe you pissed them off.
I think I did.
Yeah, in other words, don't piss on my
Yeah,
ground.
yeah.
So I think there's something there.
Gotta piss off. Pissed off.
Well, there's what you heard. You see that great big bog down there?
Yeah, it was past that though. I remember seeing it was past that.
Maybe if you do it number 2, you'll get the whole army to come out.
Timmy, you want to down your hat?
Yeah. I saw a little
Homage?
bit. And then they're like, go, go, go. And they all jumped up to it.
Wasn't there a group that tried to come through this way?
Yes, Semis's brigade. And that's why you have the 88th New York here. Yeah, that was
Semis's was
part
what?
of Hobart Ward's brigade. So they were on the right flank of the 124th. And they were there to engage them.
Well, Semis was which brigade from the Rebs? Timmy, we
well-
think we know the brigade that was running through from the Rebs. We could probably
I think it was Anderson's.
Texas side?
Yeah.
It was a Texas group.
Coming through which way?
From the Wheatfield?
From this way. Wheatfield's going to be over here.
Caw!
Wheatfield's over here, and this is,
Yeah, Wheatfield's over here.
they came in from,
They came in from this way, the same way as they came across Triangular Field. They came through the woods. Now again, the woods are going to be a lot less dense at that particular time.
so it was a Texas force that came through. It's funny, you were right there, and you were just over here.
And you didn't hear a thing. And I was like,
He was here in double.
yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just glad I can come back here and kind of sign off on this. That'll be cool, you know? Thank you, guys.
You're good. You think you're good?
I think so. I think so.